Regardless what you into, regardless what you been through, I feel like I got to tell you, you got something to contribute.
What's up, episode 3. The main thing I'm focused on is introducing you to the values of the brand. So I got 10 values to the brand. I'm gonna break down one value after every single sprint. I got 10 sprints. I'm going on a pyramid: 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 100, 80, 60, 40, 20, right? I'll break down one value every single time. I want to give you an opportunity to see what the brand is about, how an athlete needs to be thinking in order to really align with the way of ADB and really get a feel for what the principles of ADB Athletics, what we stand on, the foundation we're building on, and I just want to introduce you to the brand. All right, let's do it. 20 yards. I'll break down the first principle when I get back. So, first principle is leading by example. If you want the people around you to get better, you have to be a walking, living example of getting better yourself, right? Leading by example means you don't have to do too much talking. Your actions do the work for you. Your actions are gonna show everybody around you you're bought in and what can come out of it if you're bought in. If you buy in, you commit to a process and you find results, the people around you will buy into the process, the same process, and they'll lock in and try to get the exact same results as you, right? So the first principle is leading by example. All right, principle number 2, everyday progression. This is what this is really about, man. It's ADB. ADB, always do better, right? Every single day. It's an every single day progression, right? So you have to be striving to get better, then be better than you were yesterday. Today, do better than you did yesterday. Build on that principle every day. Lay one brick every single day. That's principle number 2. Principle number 3, build your foundation. Building your foundation is the most important part. Master the principles and the fundamentals of step 1 before you go to step 2, and then master step 2, right? So before you start sprinting, you got to make sure your body is able to handle sprinting. Before you start lifting, you got to make sure your body is capable and strong enough to hold external weight. Lay out your plan and execute every single step. That's number 3. Goal line to goal line. All right, principle number 4, stop working out, start training. When you work out, you're liable to disrupt yourself, stop in the middle of a workout, not give 110%, and you create a space where you don't actually progress. You need to start training, so you need to have a plan. Be mindful of the way you sleep, be mindful of the way you eat, be mindful of the way you train, be mindful of the way you recover, right? Be mindful about the way you take care of your mind. How do you prepare for what's coming to you as an athlete? The pressure, the clutch moments, the criticism, you know what I'm saying? The hard days, the days where you don't want to do it. How do you prepare, right? You have to have a full plan that touches on every aspect of what it means to be an athlete. Have a plan, full length plan, right? Whether it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Have a plan and show up every single day. Execute on that plan every single day. If you lay it out that way, you'll find yourself way more successful, way further along in your journey, rather than just going and doing what you feel like every single day. Because some days you're not gonna feel like going hard, but when you have a plan and it says at 80% you're doing 10 sprints, you show up and you do 10 sprints at 80%, no matter how you feel, right? Stop working out, start training. All right, principle number 5, discipline. right? This kind of piggybacks off of principle number 4. You have to have discipline if you want to get better at anything. Show up every single day. Do what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. Some days you're not going to feel like doing it. Those are the days you have to go the hardest. All right. Principle number 6, faith. You have to have faith in something greater than you. You got to know that if you show up and you execute on the plan, if you give 80%, there's something greater than you that's going to pull through and come through with that last 20%. If you don't have the faith, you won't show up when things get hard. When things get tricky, when things don't go your way, you fold, you break, you crack under pressure. When you have faith in something greater than yourself to execute, whenever you show up, when you get weak, when times get hard, it strengthens you. It picks you up. When you're on the floor, it picks you up and it keeps you going. There's something greater than you. It's within you and it's trying to push you. It's trying to make you be great, but you got to believe in it if you want it to activate. Principle number 6. Principle number 7, focus. When you get tired, can you lock in? When you don't feel like doing something, when you don't have no more energy, can you still execute, right? Can you focus on technique? Can you focus on form? Can you control the weight? Control your body, control your mind. When you make a mistake, how do you recover? Can you focus? Can you focus? Are you focused? Do you have a plan? Do you have a goal? Are you working every day to achieve that goal? What are you doing? How are you gonna get there? What type of work are you putting in? Who are you trying to become? What are you trying to do? And what are you doing to become that person? What are you doing to get to that place? What are you doing to achieve that goal? Are you focused? Are you locked in? Are you just working out? You training? Or are you working out? Principle number 7. Principle number 8. Dream big, work hard. You have to have huge dreams. If you dream little dreams, you put a cap on yourself. Dream big, work harder than you dream. Dream to be great. When you envision, when you visualize yourself at the top, the best, the greatest, and then put in the work that it takes to become that, right? Dream big, work hard. You have to show up, man. You have to show up if you want it. If you want to get anything out of it, you gotta show up. Come on, you gotta show up. Dream big, work hard. Dream big, work hard. This is my second workout of the day. I could have went home and said, let's do it tomorrow. I came, I showed up. Somebody was here to meet me. God put somebody in position to encounter me because I showed up. You can't dream big and not do nothing, man. You gotta show up. You only get the help when you show up. You only get the breakthrough, the opportunity when you show up. It only happens if you show up. If you dream, that's the first part. You gotta have the dream, but then you gotta have the discipline. You gotta have the spirit within you to act on it. Act on it. Make it a reality. Make it a reality. Work hard. Work hard. Be willing to do what other people aren't willing to do if you want to get what other people ain't willing to get. Come on. It's light work. Principle number 9. Take initiative. Nobody's gonna do the work for you. You have to be the one that gets out here on the field and puts in the work. You have to be the one that lays out the plan. You have to be the one that gets up out the bed. You have to be the one that contacts the coaches. You got to be the one that finds the opportunity. You gotta be the one that goes out and gets whatever needs to be done. You gotta cook the food. You gotta buy the food. You gotta make sure you get to bed on time. You gotta be the one to sit down, create time to meditate. You gotta be the one to do the work. Nobody's gonna do it for you. And if you really wanna get this, if you really wanna make this a reality, if you really wanna be an elite level athlete, get to wherever it is you say you wanna go, I don't care if you don't even wanna be an athlete, you have to take initiative. They say a closed mouth don't get fed, right? Stagnant feet go nowhere. You have to take initiative, start moving, start the process, and then have faith in something greater than yourself, that when you start moving, you will succeed, because what you need will find you. But that's only gonna happen if you take action. If you get moving, the things that you need, the opportunities will come, the doors will open. You'll run into those people that are gonna open opportunities, open doors for you, help you create opportunities, help you get into rooms and spaces that you weren't gonna get into by yourself, and that you definitely wouldn't have got into if you didn't start moving, right? Take initiative, take action. Don't miss out on an opportunity to achieve your dream because you did not take initiative. Take initiative. That's principle number 9. Final principle. Finally, I'm done with these sprints. Fail fast, learn faster. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to look dumb. Don't be afraid to look stupid. Don't be afraid to not be the best at something. As soon as you start, there's learning curves to everything. Failure is a gate that you have to go through in order to reach whatever your goal is. You're gonna run into failure. How do you react to it? How do you react to it? Are you prepared for failure? Or is failure gonna creep up on you and break your spirit because you're not prepared? You're not ready to handle what it takes mentally. You're not prepared mentally to handle failure, right? When you fail at something, all you do is accumulate an experience. You learn a lesson that's gonna help you achieve your goal in the long run. You weren't meant to succeed at this very moment. You were meant to learn something that's gonna help you succeed when it's time. Failure is a stepping stone to greatness. Fail fast, learn faster. And if you ain't learned yet, because it's hard when you fail in the moment, it's soul crushing. When you got a goal and you try and then you fail, you come up short. It's soul crushing. I done been through it enough times to know. And I'm only 24. Who knows how many more failures are in front of me? But I know that every time I fail, I'm getting stronger. When you fall, it didn't kill you. Get back up, stronger. When you tear your muscles up, they come back stronger. When you fail, you come back stronger, mentally, physically, spiritually. Fail fast, learn faster. All right, so those were the 10 principles. If you need to replay them. These principles are pretty much what ADB Athletics is built upon, right? If you think of it as a building, right, there's the foundation and the pillars and the roof, right? The principles are the pillars, okay? The principles are the pillars. We'll talk more about the mission either in a future video or later on in this video. The mission is really gonna be the foundation. What am I doing? What am I doing this for? And then we have our principles, our values, which is what the pillars of the building, the things that hold up the roof. And the roof is gonna be our vision, right? What are we working towards? What are we trying to get to? But you can't focus on the vision until you have built a foundation and you have created something stable to uphold your vision as you build it. You know what I'm saying? So these have been the 10 principles of ADB Athletics. I hope you enjoyed this. I did 10 sprints. We went down from 20 up to 100, back down to 20. And I broke down all 10 of them, man. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to eat. This is my second workout of the day. And yeah, man, I want this. I want this, so I'm gonna work for it. Whatever it is that you want, I want you to work for it because I want you to achieve it. I want you to succeed. That's what ADB Athletics is all about. I want to help you achieve your dreams, achieve your goals, make it to the next level, and be great, man. Be the best at what you do. I don't care, male, female, short, tall, black, white, skinny, fat, I don't care. If you have a goal, I want you to succeed. I want you to achieve that goal, but you gotta want it for yourself, right? So I gave you the principles. I'm laying out the game. You gotta pick up the blueprint and lay out the plan, walk the plan, execute every single day. This is what we do. ADB, every day, always do better. Peace.